Hello and good evening and welcome to It's Late Night with Soul Delicious, and I'm your host, Darrell Kelley. And we are live here with a very good friend of mine who has been with Soul Delicious since we started. Say hello to Mr. Joseph Wheeler.
Hello, everyone.
Well, Joseph, it's great that you're part of Soul Delicious, and I want to tell everybody how we started Soul Delicious when they first started, I think 2013, right?
Yes, we have a very interesting journey. It's 4 years now,
4 years.
4 years. And when you first opened and I came to you with the band, I said, hey, let my band play here one Sunday, and you don't have to pay us. Just let us play and, let you hear how we sound. And we did. We did a whole set, and you liked it.
I loved it. It was actually great.
10 or 15 people who was in here eating, they liked it.
Absolutely.
And then since then, though, the crowd kept growing and growing and growing, and sometimes it's been out the door.
I'm telling you, it gets that way. But I'm so glad that I've met you. You've been a very positive impact for Soul Delicious. And I learned something. When I open another restaurant in the near future and they say, can we sing for free? I'm like, no.
You'd be stuck with us.
That'd be stuck. But you're the only person that we would do our entertainment with. And we have a lot of people because of you that comes, and the Spirit of God is so good. And when you get out of church, you just have that great feeling of live gospel music.
I think that's what it is, the Spirit of God, because you and I couldn't have planned this in a million years.
No, never that, never
but,
that.
But there God was, bringing things together as he does. And people have been coming, like you said, after church, and they love to come here and eat and enjoy good food and listen to some good gospel music. And you also are a recording artist, so they get to listen to you.
Yeah, because of you, I have 3 CDs out. The first one was Shut Her Up. Oh, Lord, I need a favor, Shut Her Up. Yep. Second one is Sit Your Rump Down, and the third one is Man of God. Yes. And I'm going to be definitely having these CDs. Go to my website to look at the CDs. It's www.uwgeam.com.
Wow.
And you will see them CDs up there for sale.
Yes.
And tell people how you got started as a artist, and talk to somebody out here who is young or new, and talk to them about what they can do to become an artist.
Well, I guess it starts with a vision and a dream. When I was a little kid, I saw other artists performing, as many people do, and they were so beautiful on stage, and it's something I wanted to do. So I set my heart to doing it, and in the secular realm, I was singing in nightclubs before I got saved, and then once I got saved, I began playing piano and writing songs. So around 88, I guess, I wrote a couple of tunes that I thought was pretty good. I thought was pretty good. Doesn't mean everybody else thought was pretty good. Okay.
Wow, so, that was 88. You've been singing for a long time.
Yeah.
Wow. So what artist basically you like? What's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist? Well, to be honest with you, Walter Hawkins was one who really really inspired me to sing tenor. And then, of course, Peebo Bryson is another tenor that I love to hear. And I think they kind of helped me build my skills. So those are some of my favorite artists.
Peebo Bryson, when he came out with the song Falling in Love, I've sang that song, and it was so funny because I've done the song, and it was a great song. It was actually Let the Feelings Flow. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Let the feelings flow. Yeah. And I love that song. So I see, you have a lot of people. You have Peebo Bryson, Al Green. You have a lot of different artists. You sing very well, by the way. And
thank you.
We're glad that you're here and you're doing a great job. So we also look and we help people who are new in the industry. If you want to come and you need a manager or you want to talk about what you can do to get your career started, give us a call at 888-669-4441, and somebody will take your name and your number and, come visit us at Soul Delicious, 1375 Mount Zion Road in the city of Morrow. Don't wait until tomorrow. Come tomorrow today.
I like that.
When I was on my radio show, I used to say that all the time. Don't wait until tomorrow. Come tomorrow today.
Yes.
So I remember when I first started the radio show, we were talking the air. But then people started listening to the radio show, and they started coming in, and that was with WIGO. Very, very, very great radio show. I was a host on there. You remember that?
Yeah,
I was sitting in the
15-7.
corner. We was talking, and it was a few people that was there. Then they started coming in, and it was a great thing.
Yes.
What is your best experience or your best moments you could remember here at So Delicious?
Wow, it's so delicious. I guess it's the many birthdays that we celebrated here.
We do your birthday party.
Yeah, we, from
They sing for you.
older persons, younger persons, and everybody enjoy it. Everybody get into it. The whole restaurant get involved, and I thought that was very beautiful.
It's wonderful because we recognize people.
Yeah.
But not only that, when people come to So Delicious, they feel as if they're family.
Yes.
And that's what we do at So Delicious. We make sure you are family because that's what I say food and having fun and everything is all about. And that's what it's about. It's about good food. It's about good people. But most importantly, it's about the Lord.
Yes.
You have God in your heart. Let me tell you something. He will never take that away from you.
Yes. That's the most beautiful thing about it all.
So what's your favorite entrees here?
My favorite entrees is the meatloaf.
The meatloaf.
Oh, yeah, I love the meatloaf.
Okay.
And sometimes you make this battered squash, and I don't know who makes it. I don't know who's making it, but I come in sometime, and there it is, And somebody made some grits one time, and these grits taste like they did when I was a little boy. Now, I thought it was mashed potatoes at first. So I came up and got a little bit and went back to my table and sat down and tasted it, and I had to go back up there and pile it on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're making me hungry, right? And I always keep me a microwave with my food in it. And then during the break, I just go and just, press my little microwave and get my food out. And people's like, are you serious? No, for real.
I believe you.
You sure?
I know you, see.
Oh, yo, I'm glad you do, because I'm going to tell you, I don't be playing. I got my food right here.
He'll pull his food out.
I'm not playing. Let me see what they gave me today. You guys want to come to So we don't be playing. Let me see what we got. Some good food. Whoops. We got collard greens and stuff like that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna need napkins.
Oh yeah. So delicious. Y'all need to come. 1375 Mount Zion Road to get some great soul food.
Now you're making me hungry.
Yeah, that's. I tell you what, I'm not gonna eat that again. I'll wait until after the break. We can come and enjoy some soul food.
Yes.
You get creative.
Yes.
And then you do some great things. But that's because we want you folks to come out. How do you sell food, right? You got to show the plate, right?
Yeah, you got to show the food.
Make it appetizing.
Yes. That's the best
Wow.
way to do it.
That's the best way to sell some food. Did you get to see what was on that plate?
Man, I was looking at the baked chicken. Like I said, you're making me hungry now.
The baked chicken, the collard greens.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
And cornbread.
This is what it's late night was so delicious. Yeah. See, because it's late night, I can't eat. So after the show, we're closed. So therefore, I keep my plate in the, keep it away, get my sodas and my napkins. And I think I'm addicted to the food.
Oh, man.
I can't go to somewhere else, right?
So what if somebody sneak in here and discover it, man? You're going to be in trouble.
Well, that's why I'm just showing everybody it's mine. It belongs. Don't go in my drawer and take my food out. If we can share it. I mean, Jesus feed 5,000 people, 5, right? So why can't we share it? Right. It smells good. I should have waited till the break. You talking about food made me hungry, Joseph.
Hey.
So I done pulled out the food.
Well, that's what it'll do. Now that's what the aroma would do for you when you're walking up to the restaurant. When you get to the front door, you smell it.
And then you said, well, knowing you, huh? Then you said, well, knowing you, I know you really have it, right?
I knew you had it over there.
They really put the food. Are you serious? I looked in the thing. I said, it's really food there. So I had to double check. And when I opened it, yes, it was really, really good food. Yes. Collard greens, baked macaroni and cheese, the baked chicken. Oh, my God.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What made you go into the restaurant business?
Well, let me tell you something. It was so funny. We had a thrift store, and we still have the company. It's called Saving Every Tender Penny. Okay. And it was a Chinese buffet. So I saw that the Chinese people was moving out. And we were next door. So I went and I says, well, why are you guys moving out? They says, well, because there's competition across the street. We're not doing good. I goes, well, I'm going to make you an offer that you never refuse. Made them an offer that they never refused and took it over. and we bought it on a Tuesday, reopened on Thursday, and people started coming in and was like, "This ain't Chinese." I says, "I know, we're Blackanese."
Oh man.
So we've been there ever since, and then we had the name, and we was under management, and we tried to get creative and everything. So then people started coming, and I goes, "Wait a minute." I says, it says Pacific Grill and Buffet is who we used to be.
Right.
And I says, we got to change that name. We cannot be Pacific Grill and Buffet. So we went ahead and we just went and changed it to Soul Delicious.
So I met you just as you were purchasing this place.
Yeah, you really came in just in time.
Wow.
Then you threw the music on, and then the people started coming in. Then we had all these other people coming in to cook. We had so many. When I first started, I was a chef. I was cooking hush puppies and fries and catfish. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, they said, "What's on the menu?" Hush puppies, fries, and catfish. And the menu never changed because I didn't know what to cook.
Wow.
So then we hired this one chef, and it was great. The food was we was trying to get that taste in there.
Right.
And we finally got. I want to thank Chef Betty and Anthony.
Yeah, because when Betty came,
oh
I
yes,
met her.
yes. And you know, it's so funny because when she came, her place where she was working at had just closed, and she's been there for like over 30 years.
Wow.
So God has said, "You know what? I'm going to bless you with a chef." And
Wow.
he blessed me with the chef. And then one chef came, and the other one came, and it just became a great thing.
God knows how to bring it together, don't he?
Doesn't he bring it together?
Like no one else can.
No one else can bring it together but God.
Yeah.
God is, I'm telling you, God is the best thing of my life.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for God, you wouldn't be here.
I know.
You didn't even talk about your CDs or nothing, man.
I haven't even
Come on,
talked
where's
about-
your CDs at, man? Pull them things out.
I have some CDs here.
Well, I want to talk about your
the
CDs.
I wanted everyone to know how So Delicious got started, man. And I just happened to be blessed by the blessing God put on you.
God is good.
So when we've sold so many CDs, Imagine Heaven and Heroes, which is my latest CD, 2014, Heroes, and then we did a Christmas project, Christmas with Joseph Wheeler, and these are the 3 major projects, and we're about to finish another one.
Let me see the CDs. What I want to do is show everybody these 3 CDs here. You got to come and buy Joseph Wheeler CDs. Go to 888-669-4441 and get these CDs. Joseph Wheeler, very great artist, been singing for many, many years. And at the same token, we got to support each other. We have to support each other. And when you support each other, nothing but great things happen.
Yes.
What we're getting ready to do, Joseph, is we're getting ready to take a commercial break.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to eat this food that they put in this mic. Yeah, but they put food in here for real. Ever since I opened it, it smells so great, man.
No.
It smells so great. Well, we're going to definitely come back after these messages, and please don't turn that dial. You better stay with us. I'm going to come find y'all. Thank you. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. I'm telling you, I could not go ahead and do a commercial fast enough. So I wanted to do our own commercial, Joseph. So, Joseph, let's do a freestyle commercial.
Okay. So, where do we begin? With the food, of course.
With the food, of course, yeah.
And I'm sitting there looking at this collard greens and the macaroni and cheese, and it is so tempting. Now, you know what I'm going to do as soon as I break away from this interview.
I was getting ready to say, I thought you was getting ready to touch my plate.
No, I'm not going to take that chance.
All right,
No,
all right.
I'm gonna take the safe route. I'm gonna go up there to the buffet.
That'll work. That'll
Get in
work.
line, yes.
So you guys imagine this one plate. If you were to buy this plate, it costs you about maybe $9, $10 for just one plate. But this is an all-you-can-eat buffet. You can have 5 of these plates if you came in and you just eat at So Delicious. This is not just what you see: the baked macaroni and cheese, the collard greens, the barbecue chicken, the fried chicken, the cornbread, We got some yams up here, and we got many, many more items on that buffet.
Man.
You know, like neck bones is out there, and the whole 9
Catfish.
yards. Catfish
And whiting.
and whiting and meow, meow, catfish, meow.
Man.
Meow. Why do they call it catfish? Does it meow for real?
I don't think it does.
Well, you guys need to come to 1375 Mount Zion Road in the city of Morrow.
That's right.
And you need to come on in and get some of this great soul food.
Get some food for your soul and food for your spirit. If you get here between 3 and 6 on Sundays, you're going to get some good gospel music
Oh, yes.
as well.
You got to come between
So
3 and 6.
you got to get some food for your soul. Well, food for your body and then food for your soul.
Right.
Soul Delicious.
Soul Delicious. Come to Soul Delicious, 1375 Mount Zion Road in the city of Morrow.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, I believe that they got drinks and stuff with this food.
Oh, yes.
So what
And
should we
dessert.
do? And dessert too?
Yes.
We didn't request for the dessert, but this is a crazy show. Anything weird can happen.
Yes.
You know, it's like you can just be talking about stuff, and then magically stuff appears. You know, like wow. You know, what is
Oh.
this? Oh, is this the
All
the
right.
waitress?
That's all right. Now you have
This-
your drink.
So now you have the drink.
Yes.
So now you have the drink.
And don't be surprised if the dessert.
But we don't want
shows-
nothing, no dessert.
No dessert.
No
Okay.
dessert.
Well, after
No,
you finish.
nothing.
After you finish, then you get your dessert.
After you finish, you get the dessert. Well, you have you have the food. That's a complete meal now,
Right.
because you can't advertise a meal without the final touches of it, right?
Right.
Okay. So come to 1375 Mount Zion Road in the city of Morrow.
That's right. And you know, Mr. Kelley, I'm thinking back now. There's something that comes to mind that was very beautiful, and that really inspired me to come in and be a part of this restaurant.
Well, I'm glad you're a part of
and
it.
that is, you were feeding the homeless. And I was like, man, who does that? I mean, I'm sure there are other restaurants who find ways to reach out.
Oh, absolutely.
But, you open the doors and say, hey, come on in and eat. And I
Yeah.
like that.
You know, it was because we still have SEP Inc., saving every tender penny.
Right.
And every single penny counts.
Yes.
And these people was under the bridge, and they were cold. And when I was told about it, I wanted to just go and see for myself how many people was under there and what can we do to help. And when I got there, I was surprised. It was 20 people out there, and it was freezing cold outside. And I offered all 20 of them to come. Only 15 came, and 5 has stayed. And we put them in a hotel. We let them eat at the restaurant, helped them find apartments. And out of 15 people, only one person stayed with the program. And that was basically a great thing that had happened. So then we started just going to buy food and bring it down there, sandwiches and stuff like that. But then the place where they were staying stopped it and said you can't bring any more food. But as much as we have in the world, there shouldn't be any people out there that are homeless.
I agree with you.
And it takes us. People can go ahead and feed the hungry if we can, because there's no reason why a person should have no food. Matter of fact, if you're hungry right now, I'm going to feed you for free. You can call me at 888-669-4441, and I'm going to donate not my meal, but a meal to somebody who wants to eat
Yes.
today. What do you think about that?
I think it's wonderful.
That's a great thing. But you also have done a lot of great things.
Well, I mean, that's why I was attracted to what you was doing. I said, man, he's somebody like the church that I come from, like us. And, Jesus said, I was hungry and you fed me not. I mean, it's easy to talk about Jesus, but, how about putting it into action, I mean, don't tell me how much you love me. Give me something to eat if I'm hungry.
Show me, right.
Yeah.
And it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Yes.
You can talk about it, but you got to be about it.
Yes.
People can be hungry. If you say, hey, I can feed you, it's a difference of I can feed you and go in to feed you. But another thing about helping people, though, when you help people, they also have to appreciate the help that you're giving them,
Yes.
but most importantly, they have to also help themselves.
That's true.
If there's a job and you don't go apply for that job, how are you going to go ahead and get that job?
Yes.
People pray out to God all the time, and God always blesses people, but when you see that blessing,
Yes.
you got to understand that that's God giving you that blessing. You can't say, oh, God, help me, but you're still sitting in the same spot when you ask for the help.
Yes.
If you say, God, help me, get up and go look for that opportunity that God has given you.
Which is another thing I like about So Delicious. You've employed a lot of people here.
Yes, we're
Yes.
overemployed, but at
Yes.
the end of the day, I don't mind. Everybody that we work with here are very hard workers. We can help you get a job and make you be successful if you want to.
Yes.
But it's only about if you want. People do take a lot of stuff for granted.
That's true.
And when you take stuff for granted, God will not allow you to have that opportunity. He will take it from you. I don't play
Yes.
with God.
Oh, I don't play with it.
I think
One of my songs on this CD is called Not What You Say. And it's one of my top songs, I think.
how can people see your music online? Or
They
how
can go
can
to
buy it?
YouTube, go to Joseph Wheeler on YouTube, and you can see our videos, and you can listen to some of the songs. But Not What You Say is one of my favorite, and it has to do with what we were talking about.
Okay. All right. And the other ones is on there too as well?
Yes, all the other ones are on there too. I just chose that one because we were talking about about doing what Jesus said as opposed to just telling people what he said.
You can't just, you got to do what you do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we're here and having fun, and most importantly, great food,
Yes.
a great atmosphere. And what we're going to do is we're also going to start taking the show outside
Wow.
on the floor so people can see actually, how we are out
The
there.
restaurant. Yeah.
As far as music, it's late night with So Delicious. This is after we close type of setting.
Oh, you mean we get to get on TV too?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about something for the people during the day. What do you think? Have any ideas?
No, I'm with you. I don't have any readily at mind, but
I'm thinking about maybe the producers and stuff will tell us some ideas.
mhm.
Yeah, we got to get out there and spread the love of food.
Yes.
I imagine if the plate can sing to you, right?
Wow, it's singing now.
Yeah, it's singing. It's singing right now. Actually, my stomach's singing, but I ain't gonna mess
I'm
with it
trying
right
not
now.
to cut my eyes over it too much.
Yeah, you see me not looking at it.
You might hear my stomach growling
Yeah.
on the air.
It's bad when you know it's there, but when you smell it, it's
man.
just a great thing.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I'm never, ever, ever, I'm going to eat before I do a show,
Yes.
Good
idea.
It's,
Good idea.
it's a food show, right?
But I didn't know food was going to be in here, so see.
No, I had no idea either. But if you're talking about great soul food,
Yes.
then at the same token, you need to add soul food. It's So Delicious. They got to see what So Delicious look like.
True.
I don't want to confuse them. They be like, hey, is he So Delicious? No, we're talking about the food. It's the So Delicious late night show.
Right.
Cornbread, mac and cheese, collard greens.
Well, and baked chicken.
You're supposed to be like, you name it.
We had a young lady singing that one Sunday.
Yeah, she was.
She
Oh
came
my
up.
gosh.
Yeah, we did Happy Birthday, and she started singing that one.
She just went wild with it.
Oh
right?
man, and she really lit the place up.
She really did. It was so funny. It
That
was so
was nice.
great. She just started singing it, and then everybody started singing it.
I know.
and It was a great thing. It was
Yeah.
a real great thing. It's a beautiful thing. And isn't God good about what he can give us, right?
Yes.
I thank God for that.
That
4
is a
years
blessing.
in business,
4
great
years.
soul food, 1375 Mount Zion Road, City of Morrow.
Right.
And how can they contact you? They can contact you here through So Delicious, right?
Right. They can contact us right here, or just go to pillowhill@netzero.net, and you can send us a message. Let us know how you like the music, and let us know if you like to get a copy of the CD or hard copy, or you could just stream or download the one you like.
Tell them about the concert you're doing in May.
Good. May 27th, 2017, we're going to be at the Jonesboro, Georgia Amphitheater from 3 to 8:30 p.m. There's going to be choirs, quartets, praise dancers, recording artists, and we have area churches involved, So Delicious involved, other businesses are
I'll
involved.
be there singing my song.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, I need a favor. Shut her up.
Uh-huh.
That's the name of the song. And I'll be there doing some other. No, Man of God
Man of
is my
God.
favorite song.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Be
do
doing
that.
that one.
That's the song when they first come in with the intro.
Yes.
That song. Oh, I love that beat, man.
Yes.
It's a great song.
That's a great song.
Absolutely.
All of them are great writing, very clever lyrics and writing. You know, we got to be able to have fun. Sometimes you got to know how to laugh. Sometimes.
No, all the time, right?
All the time.
All the time.
Okay. Well, you can't let stress.
Yeah.
You can't let stress take you out. So you got to be able to laugh sometime. And
You know, I have a motto. There's no such thing as stress. I believe that people get stressed because they want to.
mm-hmm.
Because if you're stressed, there's a thing called healing stress.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you pray to God and you talk to God, but most importantly, you get away from that situation that's stressing you out in the first place.
Well, prayer is awesome, man.
That's it, 100%.
Yes.
So even though I sometimes go through some things, everybody does, but I always, ask God to come into my heart and help me, but then I just separate from that.
Yeah.
So if anybody out here is listening and you're really stressed out, you have some situations, all you got to do is just get away from the situation. And we will definitely help you. If you have any problems, we'll give you a free prayer, right? We'll just do a prayer with them.
Yes.
Call us, 888-669-4441. And we will 100% talk to you about your stress.
So now I know your secret. Why are you so bubbly all the time? I see you. I know.
God.
Yeah, you get away from situations
all the time. Well, at the end of the day, this is our hour. We're wrapping this show up right now. I thank you so much, Mr. Wheeler, for coming on this show.
It's a pleasure.
It's late night with Soul Delicious. I want you to come back again now.
Okay.
You got to come back. Bring your own plate next time. You ain't getting none of my food.
I'm going to do that.
You ain't getting none of my food.
See. I
come
know
with
what
your
that
own
would
plate
be like
next time.
if I try to reach for that.
You got to come with your own food.
Yes.
All right. Well, I thank you guys for joining the show, and we will see you next time. And thank you for tuning in with It's Late Night with Soul Delicious.